Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. 2 teachers and a charter school principal are facing charges in a crowdfunding scheme, accused of stealing $150,000 worth of merchandise. We're talking about Legacy Traditional School's Southwest Campus and the Enterprise area. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has more.
6 Nintendo Switches, 2 drones, and a 70-inch TV. Those are just a few of the items that were stolen in a merchandise theft scheme that a charter school principal is accused of allowing teachers to steal. The overall value of those items stolen comes out to around $150,000. According to a police report, texts sent by those involved included calling the scheme free money and saying the state is paying for it.
Prosecutors suspect that the principal was in on this scheme.
Review-Journal's crime reporter Sabrina Schnurr has more.
So police discovered the scheme because the crowdfunding website Donors Choose noticed that there were 163 teachers applying for money and merchandise from this school, even though the school only has 72 staff members.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Over in downtown Las Vegas, a man is being accused of beating an elderly person to death. Eric Simmons faces a murder charge after police say he walked up to 78-year-old Larry Thomas in an Albertsons parking lot near East Fremont Street and fatally struck him with a trash lid back in May. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. A storm front is drenching the parched desert in the Las Vegas Valley with some much-needed rain. You're looking at a Henderson neighborhood where you can really see the downpour and winds. And here's a look at traffic cams of Interstate 515 in Henderson and also I-11 heading toward Boulder City from earlier this afternoon. The storm is moving north. Expect more isolated showers tonight with slight breezes and a nice break from the heat. Temps around 84 degrees, which should, however, go back up to the 90s in the next hour or so before dipping back into the 80s overnight. The forecast now shows the clouds and precipitation may linger longer than previously expected through Friday. A high of 107 and low of 88 degrees with a 15% chance of rain. By Saturday, the skies should clear with temps inching higher, but the air will remain moist with around 20% humidity through the weekend and beyond. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, bank on accountability. Casinos aren't the only places where Nevadans are high rollers. Residents are spending big bucks at the grocery store. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour has a breakdown of the numbers.
Yeah, on average, Nevadans spend $8,107 every year on groceries alone, putting the Silver State in the number 5 spot for the highest groceries, according to a new study by Lensa. Hawaii, Alaska, and New York ranked in the top 3 for the highest grocery expenditures at $11,554, $9,710, and $8,656. The goal of the study was to determine which state was the least and most affordable to live in by measuring the cost of groceries, basic living expenses, housing, and transportation, as well as the average wage versus cost of living.
So according to a study by Lensa, which is a job search engine, Nevada has ranked number 5. There's currently not much indication as to why Nevada is number 5, but they are number 5 in the highest grocery expenditures.
Overall, Nevada ranks number 11 for the least affordable place to live in the country. The top 3 spots went to Hawaii, Oregon, and Maine.
In Lifestyle, sponsored by Visit Laughlin, an easygoing getaway filled with good food, good people, and good times on the river. Can you guess which actor won $12,000 on video poker? None other than James Woods. The casino actor tweeting after playing a 5-hand video poker machine, "The line was too long to sign up for today's WSOP event, so I kicked back at a quarter video poker game at Bally's." Not bad for a $12.50 wager. He was dealt a royal flush on Wednesday. Plus, a once popular New York restaurant is set to open a spin-off in Caesar's Palace. The Staten Social used to be a mainstay on the Lower East Side of Manhattan until it closed in 2018. It's set to debut as Staten Social Prime this winter in partnership with Tao Group Hospitality. This new concept will still feature its signature dishes, known for its global shareable plates.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. Golden Knights forward Riley Smith will be staying put in Las Vegas for another 3 years after being signed to a $15 million extension on Wednesday.
I feel like I've put my heart and soul into this organization, and I'm very fortunate that they've noticed that, and they're giving me the opportunity to come back here and chase the goal that we started 5 years ago.
Smith admitted that he never thought he would call Las Vegas home, but has grown to love the city and its community.
Like, I got a rental house here the first couple of years because I wasn't sure. Year after year, I just felt more comfortable. The community has really embraced me and my family, and there was no doubt in my mind that this is where I wanted to play and, pretty much finish out my career here.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Yankees have the best record in baseball, but the surprising Baltimore Orioles have been the most profitable team for baseball bettors this season. Baltimore has won 10 straight games to improve to 45-44 this year. If a bettor wagered $100 on the Orioles in the first game of their streak and kept rolling it over, they would be up almost $60,000. For a mid-season report on baseball betting, read Todd Dewey's column at lvrj.com.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. A Las Vegas doctor talks about making a difference in war-torn Ukraine. U.S. Army veteran Wilson Bernalis telling the Review Journal about the emotional toll of volunteering in the southeastern region of Ukraine as a refugee center doctor.
The main goal in life is to help people, in whatever capacity I can, either it's big or small.
Bernalis says when Russian forces invaded Ukraine in February, he knew he was needed there. Now to a tool to keep you healthy and safe. The Red Cross upgraded app is offering new features in both English and Spanish, alerting you to extreme heat, wildfires, and what to do if disaster strikes. It's available on the App Store, compatible with Apple and Android devices. In entertainment, happy Friday Eve. Are you still planning for the weekend? R&B star Usher will be debuting his Las Vegas residency at Park MGM called My Way after selling out at Caesars Palace last year. Tickets start at $85. And to tickle your funny bone, you can watch stand-up star Bill Burr and his self-deprecating humor at the Cosmopolitan. Tickets start at $49. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.